One of the claims that she had to face was that she had jailed parents over truancy, and that was not true. As district attorney, Kamala was a proponent of a law holding parents legally liable if their child missed 10% of school days, and no parents were ever actually jailed by Harris. Now, another district attorney in Orange County used this law in 2013 to prosecute the mother of a girl with sickle cell anemia, Cherie Peoples, who was arrested and perp walked on TV news. So that is often conflated, be like, well, this person was held by the same policy that Kamala was using, so let's just say Kamala jailed parents because you saw that. So here's a video clip of her explaining the program.
Joining us to explain how truancy impacts the entire family is San Francisco District Attorney Kamala Harris. It is great to have you with us.
What an honor to be here. Thank you. It's wonderful to be here. Thank you. Thank you.
Now, may I call you Kamala?
Absolutely. You must. You must.
Ms. DA? Let's define truancy. It must mean more than just missing a few days from school.
Absolutely right. We are not talking about hooky and playing hooky, and frankly, we all did, okay? What we're talking about is chronic school absenteeism, and the focus for me really has been the elementary and middle school students. We're talking about children, very young children, who have missed up to 50, 60 days of a 180-day school year. Wow. A very, very real issue, and something much more than just the occasional lapse. And we're talking, by the way, about unexcused absences.
Right.
So do their parents even know that they're missing so much school?
Well, when you're talking about a 7- and 8-year-old, I would think yes.
My gosh, now, if you're talking about that many days being missed from school, how many kids are we talking about here? What percentage of the total school population?
I'm glad you asked. So last year in the San Francisco public school system, we had over 5,500 students who are designated as habitually and chronically truant, and of that number, 2,400 are elementary school students.
Oh my gosh, so how is it that the parents are allowing this to happen? Or what's going on here?
Well, I think to some extent there is some level of neglect, but here's the thing. The most important issue for me really is that we get these kids into school. The goal is not to prosecute parents, it's to get these children to go to school. And you know, I'll share with you that my first grade teacher, Mrs. Frances Wilson, attended my law school graduation. And I know that the benefit that a public education and an education gives is the difference between having a life that is at least productive, if not successful, or a life that causes one to end up being a victim of crime or behind bars. Nationally, 75% of criminals in the criminal justice system have been habitually or chronically truant. I did an assessment of the homicide victims in San Francisco over the last 5 years who were under the age of 25 when they were killed. 94% high school dropouts.
Wow.
There's a direct connection between education and crime.
I love hearing all this stuff.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah,
Totally.
yeah. She's really on point.
Yeah.